It is not known definitively if Lucy Letby had a boyfriend. However, given the age of Letby at the time when she was suspected of attacking babies in a hospital, it is highly unlikely. She was a nurse and, according to reports, was aged in her 20s at that time. It is hard to imagine a situation where she had time to dedicate to a significant other and build a meaningful relationship. Lucy Letby seemed too preoccupied with her career at the time to make room for romance, let alone a regular commitment to a relationship. Though it is possible, it is also highly improbable that Lucy Letby had a boyfriend. Her focus seemed to be elsewhere. It is said that she was a driven and ambitious nurse, intent on delivering the best care she could to patients and their families. This level of commitment to her craft may have been difficult to balance with a meaningful relationship with someone else, if she had pursued such a thing. It would probably have been a distraction and concern for her, especially in light of her later involvement in the babies' deaths. To consider the reality of what happened, it is unlikely that she was preoccupied with thoughts of a boyfriend or a relationship. Accounts of her daily life as a nurse describe a woman consumed with worry for her young patients and their families. She put their needs before her own and seemed to be completely dedicated to their care. Building a meaningful relationship with someone else may not have been entirely compatible with this level of dedication and personal investment. Though it is possible that Lucy Letby had a boyfriend during the time in which she was the nurse in this tragedy, it is highly unlikely. She was also living with her family at the time, and it is questionable as to whether or not she would have found the time or privacy to have maintained such a relationship. It was reported that she worked long hours and dedicated a great deal of her free time to the hospital and her patients. This does not leave much room for a relationship to grow and mature, and would have been a likely distraction from the care she was providing. The relationship between a nurse and a patient or the family of a patient is a delicate one. Maintaining that relationship in addition to a separate, personal relationship may have been too difficult for Letby at the time. It is possible that had she pursued such a relationship, it would not have been as successful or healthy as she would have desired. The reports paint a picture of a woman consumed with worry and intent on helping those in her care as opposed to seeking out a relationship of her own. With the prevalence of long hours and single-minded focus on her position as a nurse, it is likely that she did not have a boyfriend during that time. It is a sad situation, for any situation where a woman of her age and potential would have been too preoccupied with work to seek out a relationship. This shows a strong commitment to her career and a strong sense of dedication, though it would have been beneficial to build a happier personal life as well. The reports about her life at the time were that she was an exceptional nurse but also too dedicated to her work, and this may have precluded the possibility of a romantic relationship. If she did have a boyfriend, it would likely have gone unreported, as these things sometimes do. There were no reports of her ever seeing anyone on a regular basis, or of her expressing any interest in anyone.